Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, esteemed judges, and nice to see you. Before we start, here I deliver a fact that art is made for you to express your emotion and passion in the most beautiful way possible. You make crafts of music and performances that resonates within your desire to make the audiences feel touched. And following the Hollywood Walk of Fame project, which began in the 1950s, a renewed interest in music and the recording industry led to the creation of the Grammy Award as a way to honor the music industry's most talented composers, songwriters, and musicians. They are meant to recognize particular work in the music industry, and also the same thing for the Tony and Oscars and BAFTAs awards. I stand before the argument that we're sporting awards and recognitions in the artistic and or creative fields. Why? Because if there is no competitions, there will be no motivation, and there will be a really few numbers of artists that are creating spectacular works. We all know that art is art, but if everybody thought it so, then they're going to just carelessly create something just to fulfill their own desire and eagerness to do art or creative works. Our friend, as the opposition back then, had explained why Grammys or BAFTAs or Oscars has lost its inertia. He said that there is unfair wins. The winnings are faulty or unfair. Here, I firmly said no. It is fair. It is totally fair. Why? Because here I tell you how someone is getting an award or recognition in creative fields. It is so democratic. For Grammys, the winner is the recording with the most votes in a category wins. Ties are possible, in which case the two or more nominees who are tied are considered winners. Winners receive a Grammy Award, and all nominees receive a nominee medallion and certificate. They are still honored, noted. And for the Tony Awards, for example, to the Award of Theater Performance and Creations, the winner is decided by around 18 members of the New York theater community. Actors, writers, directors, designers, managers, casting directors, and administrative staffs choose their winners. For the Oscars, film that is worthy of an Oscar must display technical excellence. This includes exceptional cinematography, sound design, editing, and visual effects. These elements work together to create a cohesive and visually stunning film that captures the viewer's attention and immerses them in the story. And who votes for an Oscar trophy? The Academy Awards are voted on by the Academy of Motion Pictures Arts and Sciences, a massive group of industry professionals totaling more than 10,000 members, with almost 99,500 eligible to vote. This is a nearly 65% increase from the reported voting membership total a decade ago, thanks in part to the Academy's initiatives to invite more women, people of color, and filmmakers from around the world. They are all based from voting. And who votes them? People who are really interested in that creative field. It's totally fair for the world, because if we divide the world into two, and the one is interested in creative world and the one who doesn't, then the voter for the award is the one who is interested in creative fields. This won't bother any bits of the ones who are not interested. And that is fair, because artwork is designed and released only for the one who are able to enjoy. And consumers should never blame an award or disjustice an artist for what they've achieved. And a true artist should never feel like it's not their best work to not winning a Grammys. Maybe it's probably not their best work then, because they are not creating from the bottom of their hearts, so they can deliver their feelings well just because they want validation. But once more, a true artist should know that an award or recognition is only a tool to show and inform people about what is happening this year, what takes people's interest so much in this year, what is today's people's favorite song, how is the creative field work apparently, and the most important, how should I be my true self on creating and make my best work from the bottom of my heart, so I can reach people's minds and hearts to be recognized. And I think an artist should work by their authentic self from the bottom of their heart and not craving for any awards. Awards and recognitions is still needed. It's completely needed, and they're only made to motivate you or artist or creator to become the best version of themselves, to make their most authentic creations, the most relatable creation for themselves and additionally their audiences, the most their creation, and so on. They have to make the best creation for themselves. Our friend have also said that there is artists who was working really hard just to not get nominated, and for the people who are not gonna care a bit for their hard work. Hey, who said that? Musics or films or theaters have their own audiences. It's all about tastes, and an artist should have known that long before they decide to create something. If you make music, for example, and it doesn't reach many people, then you should know that your music is for exclusive people and it haven't been being the most people's taste. Don't worry, don't go down because there will be always a fan for every creations you made. And awards here is just to show the people how our things on earth is currently work and what is today's most liked song, most liked music, and to the blah to the blah. People are not care, but they don't think that it is their interest. This is your risk as an artist. You should make your best creation and be your true self and produce the artist's art. So I believe that I'm supporting awards and recognitions in the artistic and or creative fields because awards are here to motivate artists to be their true self and create the best version of themselves. It is also to show the people what is the most liked creation in this area. Let's make this clear that it is not for the sake of comparison or subjective things. What are valued here is the objective things, such as qualities and how it reaches people's heart and mind. An artist should not get intimidated by validations. It's their own fault if they feel done and fail just because they don't win words. Remember that this is art and you can't make art being a thing that's burdening. Art is art. Art is to be enjoyed. You must not looking for validation if you are a true artist. Thank you.